Incoming to growth chamber yaw.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back inside of Destiny, the Taken King. Nick here with Degenerate Gaming. Today is Friday, and that means Zur is back, and he is located in the reef today. I want to apologize about getting this video out so late. I was up quite a bit last night, so I had way overslept. Anyways, and this is the first installment because last week we weren't here; we were on vacation. So, all that aside, let's see what Zur has. First and foremost, he has Ruin Wings for your Titans with a max stat line of 41 Discipline and 40 Strength. Your max roll on this thing is going to be 53 and 53. So on the higher end of the spectrum of things. Um, Definitely, if you don't have it, would recommend picking it up. This is a year one exotic, so again, people might have these. I know I would assume that most people do. But if you need to complete a collection, this is where it's at. These are a great exotic. As you can see, it has Seeds of Ruin passively unlocked, which means heavy ammo drops more often and contains more ammo in each drop. And this is a really nice piece to have for your Titans. You run around with machine gun and rockets like crazy. It's very useful for PvE. That way you don't have to be burning up heavy ammo since does seem like it's a little glitchy at times, but it's definitely worth the pickup in my mind because it does have a pretty good roll on it. We have increases to discipline and to strength. We have paramuscle armature, which is increased throw distance for your grenades, and bonus grenade energy on melee hits with impact induction. We have hand cannon loader and machine gun loader. Both of these perks are very useful as both of these weapons reload very slow. Also, again, like I said, it does tend to glitch a bit. It seems like sometimes all you'll ever get is heavy ammo instead of not, any special or any primary. But again, really, what's wrong with that? You can just run around with a heavy machine gun and just murk everything. So definitely would pick this up for your Titans if you don't have it. It's a pretty decent roll. I would recommend getting it. For you hunters, we have Skyburner's Annex with a max stat line of 48 intellect and 48 discipline. The max rolls on this thing would be 95 intellect and 60 discipline. So, depending on how you spec your hunter, this is probably a pretty good item for you, or you might want to wait for that higher intellect roll or something different with a strength roll. It's decent. It's not terrible. Could it be better? Absolutely. If you don't have this, this is a pretty cool one to have too. It says versatile shooter unlocked, which is passively unlocked, which heavy weapon kills have a chance to create orbs. Orbs collected when your super is full have a chance to grant special ammo. So very useful in PvE and PvP. Um, in the PvP aspect, you always want to be generating orbs for your teammates, and definitely you're going to be running out of special ammo quite a bit. So any way you can kind of curve that a little bit, maybe even by picking up orbs, will definitely help. We have increase to intellect and an increase to discipline. We have ashes to assets, which is bonus super energy on grenade kills. We have heavy lifting, bonus energy from heavy weapon kills on the minion of darkness, and again, great synergy with versatile shooter. That's what we like to see. It also has invigoration, bonus melee energy on orb pickups. So not only are you getting special ammo, but you're getting melee energy. And for you hunters who run smoke grenades, that is very useful. So the perks on this thing are pretty good. This one I would actually probably pick up if you don't have it, and maybe run a glass needles on it to get a different roll. Not too excited about the all discipline roll, as my hunter as discipline is pretty much up there. But again, if you depending on how you spec this out, this has some pretty good sets on it, so you might want to look at picking this up. I definitely would if my hunter was spec'd differently, and this was something that I think would fit. Moving on to the Warlocks, we have the Stag, which has a max stat line of 50 discipline and 46 strength. And max rolls on this thing are 60 for both discipline and strength. So this is a pretty good roll on this thing. Definitely on the higher end of the spectrum of things. Pretty useful, as Do or Die is passively unlocked. Once per life, supercharges faster when your teammates are dead. Chance to respawn with an overshield. Now, excuse me. Again, I see this used a lot in PvP, 3v3 matches, trials. You know, people use this. You do every once in a while see people using this in PvE, but you know, for things like your end game content, your hard mode raid, this thing really is not anything worth using. I believe I would say that this is more PvP related, or more geared towards PvP, essentially. But we'll look at the rest of the perks here. It has increased the discipline and strength. Obviously, we have ashes to assets, bonus super energy on grenade kills. We have heavy lifting, bonus super energy on heavy weapon kills. And we also have better already. Shield start recovery immediately after orb pickup, which again is more, excuse me, which is more geared towards PvP anyways. You will find use for this perk in PvE, but for the most part, it's going to be a PvP geared focused helmet. And getting on to our weapon this week, which is a nice change of pace, we have the Telesto, and it is a void damage fusion rifle. And we'll go over the perks real quick before we talk about it. It has unplanned reprieve, fusion projectiles attach and detonate with a delayed void blast. You have smart drift control, CQB ballistics, and smooth ballistics to increase that range. We have battle runner with kills with this weapon grant a brief boost to sprint's top speed. We have lightweight, which is +2 agility. Enhanced battery, which is a bigger magazine. And we have flared magwell for increased reload. We also have Harbinger Spark. Multi-kills with this weapon spawn orbs for your allies. Now, I'm going to start off by saying I really do not like fusion rifles. There's very few that I even have or would recommend using, and this is at the top of that list if you don't already have it. I realize that a lot of people like to use the 3 coins method because 280 attack really doesn't tick fancy anymore. If you're like me, I would rather get it out of an engram drop so I can get, you know, a 310 one. But if you do not have this weapon, I recommend getting things like the Nightfall this week with the void damage. This thing just absolutely wrecks. This passive perk where it says will detonate with a delayed void blast basically chains to surrounding enemies from the one you shot. So it is very easy once you have this fully unlocked to get double kills or multi kills with it. It does wreck house. I will say that for a fusion rifle again, and I'm the biggest hater of fusion rifles that there is. Can't stand the goddamn things. But this thing is pretty sweet. I would recommend getting it if you don't already have it. Our Legacy Engram this week is a special for the rip-off of the week, 31 strange coins. And down on our Curios, we have Emerald Coil and a Void Drive for your vehicle upgrades, 3 heavy ammo synths for 1 strange coin. We have 3 of coins for 7 strange coins. And for some motes and 3 strange coins and an exotic shard, you can get glass needles. We also have Mode of Light for 2 strange coins, and that is Xur's inventory. I want to thank everybody for watching, and please remember to hit that like button, rate, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Later.